OMG Capricorn, this reading is about to shake your entire foundation. I just pulled the first card and I'm literally speechless because 73% of Capricorns are about to walk away from something they've built for years. The energy around you right now is absolutely electric, and I can feel it through the screen. Everyone thinks you're the most stubborn sign who never quits anything, but actually you're entering the most transformative quitting phase of your life, and it's going to set you free. I'm seeing this happening between now and early September, and the signs are already showing up in your life, whether you realize it or not. My private community has been exploding with Capricorns, asking about this exact energy, and honestly, I had to pull cards because the messages were so intense. Let me tell you something that's going to blow your mind. The card that just flew out of my deck while I was shuffling, it wasn't what I expected at all. Most people would think I'd pull a 10 of Pentacles or something traditional about your career, but no. The universe threw me the Tower and I'm getting chills because this is about to get deep. The Tower just landed on my table in Capricorn. This isn't about destruction. This is about liberation. You've been building something, working towards something, climbing that mountain like you always do. But here's what's crazy. The universe is about to show you that the peak you've been climbing isn't even the right mountain. This card is telling me that within the next 6 weeks, you're going to have this moment of absolute clarity, where you realize that what you thought was your ultimate goal, what you thought would make you happy and secure, is actually keeping you trapped in a version of yourself that's too small. The Tower energy is saying that you've outgrown the container you built for yourself, whether that's a relationship, a job, a business, a living situation, or even a belief system about who you're supposed to be. Something is about to crack open, and when it does, you're going to feel this rush of excitement instead of fear. I'm getting specific information here about timing. The comments are already going crazy with Capricorns saying they're feeling this restlessness, this urge to just walk away from everything familiar. And here's why the Tower showed up instead of a traditional career card. Because this isn't about your external world crumbling. This is about your inner foundation shifting so dramatically that your outer world has to change to match it. But wait, there's more coming through. I need to pull another card because the Tower is just the beginning of this story. Let me see what's underneath this energy. Oh my God! The Hermit just came out and this is making so much sense now. Capricorn, you're not just quitting something. You're going into a phase of deep soul searching that's going to completely revolutionize your understanding of success. The Hermit is showing me that you've been following someone else's blueprint for your life, whether that's family expectations, societal pressure, or even your own younger self's dreams that don't fit who you are now. The Hermit is saying it's time to go within and discover what actually lights you up. This isn't your typical Hermit energy where you withdraw from the world. This is active withdrawal from the wrong things so you can find the right things. I'm seeing you literally walking away from meetings, from obligations, from people who drain your energy, and instead of feeling guilty about it, you're going to feel this incredible sense of relief. The Hermit is telling me that between August and October, you're going to have these moments of profound insight where you realize that the thing you're about to quit isn't a failure. It's a graduation. You've learned everything that situation had to teach you, and now you need to move on to the next level of your evolution. I'm getting very specific information about what this might look like for you. Some of you are going to quit jobs that look perfect on paper but feel like prison cells. Others are going to end relationships with people who love the old you but can't handle the person you're becoming. Some of you might even quit entire lifestyles that used to serve you but now feel suffocating. And here's what's beautiful about the Hermit energy. You're not going to quit impulsively. You're going to quit wisely. You're going to have this inner knowing that's so strong, so clear, that when you finally make the move, everyone around you is going to be like, wow, I can see this is exactly what you needed to do. But I need to pull one more card because I'm sensing there's something else the universe wants you to know about this quitting energy. No way. The Eight of Cups just appeared, and now I understand the full picture of what's happening to you. This isn't random, Capricorn. This is a planned spiritual evolution that your soul has been preparing for. The Eight of Cups is showing me someone walking away from 8 beautiful cups, leaving them behind to find something more. And here's what's incredible. Those cups represent things that used to fulfill you, things that other people would kill for. But your soul is saying, this isn't enough anymore. I'm seeing you having this moment. Maybe it's already happened or it's coming in the next few weeks, where you look at your life and think, I have everything I thought I wanted. So why do I feel so empty? And instead of pushing through that feeling like you usually would, you're going to honor it. The Eight of Cups is telling me that you've been emotionally sleepwalking through parts of your life, going through the motions, being responsible, being reliable, being the Capricorn everyone expects you to be. But inside, you've been dying a slow death of boredom and spiritual starvation. This card is showing me that you're about to embark on an emotional and spiritual journey that's going to take massive courage, because walking away from security, from the known, from what everyone thinks you should want, that goes against every Capricorn instinct you have. But your soul is screaming at you right now. It's saying, we didn't come here to play it safe. We came here to create something magnificent, and that requires leaving the comfortable behind. The Eight of Cups energy is telling me that this quitting isn't about running away from problems. This is about running toward your destiny. You're going to follow that inner voice even when it doesn't make logical sense to anyone else. And I have to tell you something that's giving me goosebumps. The Eight of Cups traditionally shows someone walking away at night, following the moon. This tells me that you're going to be following your intuition more than your logic. Your dreams, your gut feelings, those random ideas that pop into your head. Those are going to guide this next phase of your life. Let me pull another card because I feel like there's more guidance coming through about what happens after you quit. Whoa! The Ace of Wands just exploded out of my deck and the energy just shifted completely. This is what you're walking toward, Capricorn. This is why the universe is pushing you to quit. The Ace of Wands is pure creative fire, pure passion, pure inspiration. After you let go of what's been holding you back, you're going to be hit with the most incredible surge of creative energy. Ideas are going to come flooding in, opportunities are going to appear out of nowhere, and you're going to feel more alive than you have in years. This is showing me that what you're quitting isn't just making space for something better, it's making space for something revolutionary. The Ace of Wands represents new beginnings that are so powerful, so aligned with your true purpose, that they're going to completely transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. I'm seeing you starting something completely new. Maybe it's a business that comes from your authentic passion instead of just what pays the bills. Maybe it's a creative project that you've been putting off because you thought it wasn't practical enough. Maybe it's a completely new way of living that prioritizes your joy and fulfillment over other people's expectations. The Ace of Wands is telling me that this new beginning is going to feel so right, so natural, so exciting that you're going to wonder why you waited so long. And everyone who was worried about you quitting is going to see you light up in ways they haven't seen in years. But here's what's really amazing about this Ace of Wands energy. It's showing me that you're not just changing careers or relationships. You're changing your entire relationship with power. Instead of using your Capricorn strength to push through things that don't serve you, you're going to use it to build something that's in perfect alignment with who you really are. The fire energy of this ace is going to burn away any doubt, any fear, any voice in your head that says you're too old to start over, too established to change direction, too responsible to follow your dreams. None of that is true. You're entering your era of authentic success. I need to see what's coming next because this energy is building and building. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune just spun into this reading and I'm literally getting chills. Capricorn, this isn't just about you quitting something. This is about a massive karmic cycle completing in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you've been going around and around in the same patterns for years, maybe even decades, climbing the ladder, achieving goals, getting recognition, but feeling like you're on a hamster wheel that never actually gets you where your soul wants to go. But here's what's incredible. The wheel is about to stop and reset at a completely new position. All of that experience, all of those skills, all of that wisdom you gained while you were cycling through the old patterns, none of it was wasted. It was all preparation for what's coming next. The Wheel of Fortune is showing me that there are cosmic forces at play here that are bigger than your conscious decision-making. This isn't just you deciding to quit. This is the universe conspiring to elevate you to your next level of destiny. I'm seeing doors opening that you didn't even know existed. People coming into your life who are going to support your new direction in ways that feel magical. Opportunities appearing that are so perfectly timed, so aligned with your gifts, that you're going to know you're in the flow of divine timing. And here's something beautiful about the wheel energy. It's showing me that what feels like an ending is actually a return. You're not becoming someone new. You're returning to who you really are underneath all the conditioning and expectations. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that by December, maybe even sooner, you're going to look back at this quitting decision as the moment everything changed. The moment you stopped fighting against your natural flow and started working with the cosmic energy that's been trying to guide you for so long. Your luck is about to change in the most incredible way, but it's not random luck. It's earned luck. It's the universe finally being able to deliver the gifts it's been holding for you because now you're brave enough to receive them. But wait, I'm getting one more card because I feel like there's a message about how to navigate this transition. This is insane. The Two of Swords just appeared, and this is exactly what I needed to see for you. Capricorn, this card is showing me that part of you already knows what you need to quit, but your logical mind is trying to talk you out of it. The Two of Swords is showing me someone blindfolded, holding two swords in perfect balance, unable to make a decision. But here's what's interesting. The blindfold isn't about being confused. The blindfold is about having to trust your inner knowing instead of what you can see with your eyes. This card is telling me that the thing you're thinking about quitting looks so good on paper. Maybe it pays well, maybe it gives you status, maybe it makes other people proud of you. But your heart knows it's not right, and that's creating this internal battle. The Two of Swords is saying that you can't think your way out of this decision. You can make all the pro and con lists you want. You can ask for everyone's advice. You can analyze it from every possible angle, but ultimately you're going to have to feel your way to the answer. And I'm getting very specific guidance here. The decision becomes clear when you stop asking, what's the smart thing to do, and start asking, what would make my soul feel alive? The answer to that second question is going to be so obvious, so immediate, that you'll wonder why you ever doubted it. The Two of Swords is showing me that there's no wrong choice here, but there is a choice that's going to set your spirit free. And your Capricorn nature is going to want to choose the safe option, the practical option, the option that makes sense to everyone else. But your soul is begging you to choose the option that makes sense to you. I'm seeing this decision point happening very soon, maybe within the next 2 weeks. There's going to be a moment, maybe a conversation or an event, that forces you to choose. And when that moment comes, I want you to remember this reading and trust the voice inside you that's been whispering, there has to be more than this. Let me pull one final card to see what happens when you finally make this brave choice. Oh, wow. The star just illuminated this entire reading, and I'm actually tearing up because this is so beautiful. After you quit what's been draining your light, after you walk through the fear and uncertainty, after you trust your inner guidance, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration for everyone around you. The star is showing me that your decision to quit something that looks successful but feels dead is going to inspire so many other people to examine their own lives. You're going to become living proof that it's never too late to choose authenticity over security, passion over practicality, soul alignment over social approval. This card is telling me that 2024, and especially moving into 2025, is your time to shine in ways you never have before. Not the performative shining that comes from achieving external markers of success, but the authentic radiance that comes from living in complete alignment with your true nature. The star energy is showing me that you're going to feel more hopeful, more optimistic, more connected to your purpose than you have in years. People are going to start asking you what's different about you, what's changed, because you're going to be glowing with this inner peace and excitement that's absolutely magnetic. And here's what's really beautiful. The star follows the tower in the major arcana, which means this entire journey from destruction to illumination is a natural spiritual progression. You had to go through the tower moment of recognizing what wasn't working. You had to walk away like the Eight of Cups showed you. You had to trust your inner wisdom like the Two of Swords taught you. All of that was preparing you for this star moment where you step into your role as a way shower for others. The star is telling me that your new path isn't just going to fulfill you. It's going to be of service to the world in ways you can't even imagine right now. Your authentic expression, your willingness to quit what everyone thought you should want, your courage to follow your unconventional path, all of that is going to create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond your personal life. I'm seeing you in 6 months, maybe a year from now, feeling so grateful that you had the courage to walk away from what wasn't serving you. You're going to understand that quitting wasn't giving up. It was leveling up to match the person you were always meant to become. And can I just say something to you directly, Capricorn? I know this is scary. I know your practical nature is probably freaking out right now thinking about all the what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. But your soul didn't incarnate into this lifetime to play it safe. You came here to build something extraordinary, and sometimes that means tearing down the good to make room for the great. The cards are so clear about this. You're entering a phase of your life where your intuition is more reliable than your logic, where your heart's wisdom is more trustworthy than your head's fears, where your authentic desires are more important than other people's expectations. Trust this process, Capricorn. Trust the restlessness you're feeling. Trust the voice that's telling you there's something more waiting for you. Trust that the universe has been preparing something absolutely incredible for you, but you have to be willing to quit what's blocking it. The comments are going absolutely wild, and I can feel all of you Capricorns out there having these huge realizations. You're feeling this energy, aren't you? You're recognizing yourself in these cards, in this message. That's because this reading isn't random. This is exactly what your soul needed to hear right now. If this resonated with you, if you're feeling that electric recognition in your body, I need you to comment "breakthrough" down below, because I want to see how many of you are ready to step into this new phase of your lives. The energy you're all sending through these comments is absolutely incredible, and it's confirming everything the cards just revealed. And oh my God, members are blowing up my DMs about this exact energy. They saw this coming weeks ago, and the transformation stories they're sharing are absolutely mind-blowing. This is your moment, Capricorn. This is your cosmic invitation to step into the most authentic, most fulfilling, most alive version of yourself. Don't let fear keep you stuck in a life that's too small for your magnificent spirit. Subscribe now, because your future literally depends on staying connected to this energy. More life-changing readings are coming, and you do not want to miss what the universe has in store for you. Your breakthrough starts the moment you choose to trust yourself. Let's do this.